Right, good evening, people. Hope everyone's well. This is my match preview for the Europa League last 16 second leg at Anfield against Sparta Prague. Um, People might think I'm going a bit strong here. It's a bit of a mixture, but just hear me out. There's a method to my madness. Kelleher in goal, Bradley at right back, Kwanzaa at right centre back, Gomez at left centre back, Simicast, because he ain't had no game time since Robert's come back. He's just fell down the pecking order because Robert's one of Klopp's favourites. That's just my opinion, and most Liverpool fans should kind of know that as well. But yeah, Simicast, left back, Endo, defensive midfield. I know people might say give Endo a rest, but I'll give him around 45 minutes because even though we're 4-1 up on aggregate, if they get a goal, I mean, or maybe two. It's unlikely, but it's football. You never know. They get a goal or two, all of a sudden, we're in a game again. So I'll give him 45 minutes, then bring on Bobby Clark or McConnelly for Endo. Left attacking midfield, Elliot. That's another one people are going to say give him a rest, and I hear it. But for me, right now, Elliot's a squad player. He's done phenomenal this season, and I rate Elliot. He is one for the future, and he doesn't get enough respect put on his name. But when everyone's fully fit, he's probably squad player. He's probably third choice, maybe fourth choice. But he's playing really well, so I'll keep him on the left hand side and then give him around 45 minutes. Bring on either McConnelly or Clark after 45, 60 minutes. So Bozilla, I think he still needs minutes. I'd have him right attacking midfield. I think he's a bit kind of playing within himself, like he's in his own head. If you watch against City, most of the game he wasn't that great. Towards the end of the first half, he kind of improved, but most of that first half was pretty poor. Even with his free kick, that's one of his specialties, and it was a free kick or I can't remember, a shot from long range, and he lashed it like wildly. So you could tell he's not playing relaxed. He's playing with too much pressure. I know a lot, like I said, rival fans, we shouldn't even pay attention to them, but rival fans be talking about Szoboszlai, and he's not worth the money, and he's not this, and he's not that. Just keep letting them talk. I think next season he's going to come into his own. And yeah, I mean, he's still figuring out how to get used to the Premier League, the pace of the Premier League. Technically, he's got all the attributes. And also, I feel Klopp is, even though this is a sidebar, Klopp is giving him too much defensive responsibilities. He's kind of getting him to the Henderson role and be technical. Whereas for me, just let him be technical. No defensive responsibilities. Like, just because he's an athlete and he can run up and down doesn't mean he has to do that. Technically, we need to use him better, either as a 10 or how he's used for Hungary or how he was used for RB Leipzig. But yeah, so Szoboszlai right, attacking mid, Elliot left attacking mid, Endo defensive midfield. Right attacking forward, Salah, because he got around half an hour against City. He was a little rusty. So I'd give him around 60 minutes or at least 45, 60. So that way against United on the weekend FA Cup, he should be able to start the game and try and see out most of the game, or 70 minutes, 70 to 80 minutes. Up front, Cody Gakpo needs the minutes. I feel he's kind of been unlucky because you can see he's trying really hard and the ball's just not going in for him at the minute. It was a bit similar to for Nunes last year where he was kind of hitting everything. But goalies were even having the game of their life or like saving everything, or it just wasn't. Defenders were getting in the way. That's what's kind of happening to Gakpo. What I will give him credit for as well is he's not hiding. When he does play, he doesn't drop his head when he misses a chance. He's available. He's held accountable. So you kind of got to give him credit for that. Left attacking forward, I would have Kumas. For me, Diaz needs a break. He's been running to the ground. He needs a severe break. Substitutes, Adrian, Konate. Ideally, if Konate is available, if he's not, then Van Dijk has to go on the bench. As much as I don't want him to be on the bench, we need someone there. So ideally, Konate, first choice if he's available. If not, Van Dijk. Robbo, Bobby Clark, Trey, Neon, McAllister, Nunes, and Jayden Dance. Hopefully Jayden Dance is available now after suffering a minor concussion, because I really like him. He's really talented, natural finisher. Right, that's my team prediction for the Sparta Prague game. If I'm going for score prediction, I think we'll win. They may score because, like I said, I just feel Liverpool always have a goal on them to concede. So I'm gonna go 3-1 or 4-1, similar to the first game. On a side note, I'm gonna reflect a little bit. Let's speak about the Man City Liverpool game. What a game! What a game! The way we dominated Man City, like with 5 or 6 of our key players out, no Trent, no Diego Jota, no Salah. Salah was only available half an hour. No Alisson, no Curtis Jones, no Konate. Like, the youngsters have done us so proud, and the rest of the team. Barring like Man City, probably the first 20 minutes they started quicker. Once we kind of settled into the game, we kind of made it our own. The only frustrating thing that really frustrates me about being a Liverpool fan and just us in general, we miss so many chances before we actually score. We're not clinical, because really that game, we should have won that game 4-5-1, and it wouldn't have been flattering because we really dominated through kitchen sink at Man City. When we equalised McAllister's penalty thanks to Nunes capitalising on a short pass from Ake to Edison. They were rattled. They were trying to foul us. They were trying to complain to the ref. Like, the fans really got on top of them. Credit to the fans, because they were cheering for the whole match. So it made it really intimidating for City. But yeah, we should have really won that. The amount of chances Diaz had as well. Great player. I've always said he's a phenomenal player. He's got it all. The only thing he's lacking is finishing or decision maker, both combined in the final third. It's terrible because he had that one-on-one, and then that first chance in the second half. He should have scored at least 2 goals. And then you had the one with Nunes stays a fraction on side when he lays it to Diaz. That's a goal. And then the last turning point, why should we be surprised? The penalty right at the end. How that's not a penalty? Any other part of the pitch, that's a penalty. Sunday League, that's a penalty. Semi-pro, that's a penalty. But we know, like I said, the referees are against, the referee associations against Klopp and Liverpool. High foot in the chest, that's dangerous play. But they're saying he won the ball. Like I said, we know the narrative. We know what it is, innit? We should have really won the game. That's why we shouldn't kind of leave it in the refs' hands, because these refs are not reliable. But yeah, extremely proud of the boys. A draw is better than a loss. We just gotta, like I said, watch how the Man City and Arsenal game, how that turns out in a couple of weeks. I don't think Arsenal's going to win that. I think that's either going to be a draw or City win. If Arsenal do go there and win, I'll be impressed. But I just don't think their midfield or how they press, even though I've been impressed with them, I don't think they're as aggressive as we will be when we were just on top of City. They're not as direct like that. They're more of a pretty passing team. But yeah, it's a great time at the minute to be a Liverpool fan. But yeah, that's my match prediction. Yeah, I had a little side note to do with the City Liverpool reflection. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, Reese TV, so you can be notified for future content. Have a good evening, people.